Henry McClure live. I don't know. Could you see that? Maybe I got to get a fatter marker. Anyway, I want to look into the debt that we have in Topeka, but interest alone is, I think, just guessing, is over $2.5 million. And $2.5 million is another interesting number because that's what the NGO gets to manage economic development for our community. I'm telling you, last night at the GO meeting, it's a farce. It really is. And Molly's got to stand up for her people. But, you know, quite frankly, we should hire people at the city of Topeka that are smart enough to know this stuff right off the top of their head. Also, I had a viewer just contact me a minute ago, reminding me, he said, you got to look at the settlements. We ought to do a core request to how much have we paid out in settlements for discrimination, mismanagement, all those numbers. You know, when are these numbers going to start meaning something to the voters? What is it going to take to shut me up? That's what it's going to come down to. I don't hate Topeka. I just want to live better. I want better roads. I want a better deal. I don't want to have to boil water. I want to get the government out of my business. And I want to get the government out of your business. You guys, you're not, hey, he's got a chip on his shoulder about GO Topeka. Yeah, I do. Because they're commercial real estate people. That's all they are. They are commercial real estate people mucking up my life. You know, I sold them some land 20 years ago. They haven't done anything. I'm going to do Henry McClure Live out on 49th Street at the land I sold because I want the land back. And what I want to do is I want to put housing out there, affordable housing, out on the plantation. Because that's all we built. We built a plantation of, jobs for the working poor. That's all we did. Go to any restaurant and ask your waiter, hey, how you doing? I mean, I was at a restaurant the other day. Well, this is my second job, you know. I work out at the distribution center at Target. You know, they just don't pay enough to really get by. And all that corporate welfare we gave, who profited from it except the really rich people? Man, I got a dear friend of mine, Bruce Berlinger, out in California. He made a deal with the Mars family, or the Mars company. It's not like he made a deal with the Mars. I don't know. We'll ask him, Bruce. But he said, Henry, what the hell are you giving Mars assistance for? He goes, they're the world's richest company. I mean, here's the thing about it. Location, location, location. Location, location, location. If David Banks asked last night to the GO Topeka, why are people leaving Topeka? Well, number one, you got GO Topeka not attracting people. It's a rotten place to do business. Selective tax collection. Hey, Banks, I'll bet you $1 you got a phone call last night from one of our city council people. She's not a voting member of GO, and I'm not going to just say her name, Karen Hiller, but because that I don't want to reveal my sources. But Karen has a real chip on her shoulder against me. Part of it's about the bark park, but I just think it's time for Karen to retire. She's like Mitch McConnell. Well, no, she's more like a poor Nancy Pelosi. I don't know. I don't know about her assets. She could be sitting on a ton of money. Who knows? It's none of my business, her money. But taxpayer money is my business. And hell, she's one of the people that got us in $500 million in debt. And she doesn't really know what she's doing. She always is saying, oh, we're learning. I'm still learning how to do stuff. And she's just the nicest little church lady. But whoever's in District 1, we've got to get somebody to come forward, run against that lady. Somebody told me, and I don't know. I'm not gonna say this out loud because I don't know that there's a city ordinance that was passed that you can't encroach upon. You can't get into people's personal space. I don't know if that's a policy between the police and the fire department. But if you see me out in public and you want to tell me a nice little secret, I'm delighted to not be to have whistleblower protection. I can always just say a viewer told me. Man, I love it when I go, hey, how you coming on your church deal? I go, what? You're Henry McClure Live, man. I see you. You getting that church deal taken care of? Hey, somebody told me the other day they got a temporary spot. We didn't talk about that today. Or yesterday. Well, let's work on this Citizens Commission right here. Put that at the top of the list. Engaging the public. All right, Henry McClure Live. I'm late for a meeting.